Welcome back to my channel. I'm super sorry for not posting any videos for these few months. It's like about 5 months or 4 months I've never posted any video, and today's video is a book haul for this month, what I've read or what have I been reading. So the first thing is I'm gonna introduce to you guys, this is not a book but it's a book list that I got it from the National Library, and this is not a book, but this notebook is so cool. It's called the Little Book, and it has a small book in it, and it has a strap here. So when you open here, there's a lot of things you can put, like the names inside, and has some activities. But mainly the reason I got this, because I did not got this for paying it, but they just gave it to me. The reason I took it from the people, because it has many different types of storybooks and authors on the top of the right hand corners or the left hand corners, and at the bottom you can write your reflection on it when after you read it. So you have many types of books in here that you can read or read it, and if you read all the books already, then you are very good in reading. So yeah. Then nextly, this is the book that I have just currently finished reading it just last 3 or 2 weeks ago. So this is a book called A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness, and this book was the only book that I've read the most interesting for this year, I guess, because this year I've read a lot of books but not that much book is interesting, but this book was. So I'm gonna read some of it at the back. Connor has had the same dream every night ever since his mother first fell ill. Ever since she started the treatment that don't quite seem to be working. But tonight is different. Tonight, when he wakes, there's a visitor at his window. It's ancient elemental, a force of nature. It is also called as breathing green nature creature. And it wants the most dangerous things of all from Connor. It wants the truth. So Connor is just a boy, a random guy. That's the main character from this book. Is a random, just a boy that he struggles a lot in his life, that you need to read this book because of all these things. This visitor come and see him every night in his dreams, but it's not really a dream. So I don't know what to say, but yeah, let's get on to the next book. So the next book is I am currently reading right now, not right now but these few days, and the book is called Everything by Nicola Yoon or Yoon. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce her name here. So yeah, and I bought this for just half the price offer, but I bought this for $18, and I have like 10 or 5% offer because it has this sticker. But if you buy 2 of the books or more that has this sticker, you can get 25% offer. So this book is about a girl named Maddie, which her full name is Madeline, but everyone's called her Maddie, and she is allergic to the world. She hasn't left her house in 17 years, which she has a disease that she cannot go outside from her house, which is called something kind of SCID or what, I don't know. And Ollie is the boy next door. He's determined to find a way to reach her. So Ollie is currently like a boy next door, which she usually has seen him before, and he is into her, but he wanted to, find a way to reach her, but he don't even know how to, because Maddie cannot even go out of the house, so she needs to think a way to get through there. And it's a crazy love story for young adults and stuff, so you guys can read this. And I've heard many booktubers and stuff saying this book was so interesting, so I am on to read. My task is to read this, finish this month, but I think no, because this month is going to end soon, so finish it next month, the mid of September. So yeah. So the next book is, actually I did not bought this book, but I'm reading it like today. I bought this book and I read it, and I just learned it from the library. And this is called 6 Ghost Story. Okay, this is quite a thin book, which I can read it for one day. But if you guys notice it, there's a lot of word inside, a lot, and has some pictures that is quite scary, because the pictures are good, but then the scary part is the story, which I don't really read much ghost story, but this is kind of a school thing I need to do, to read a story and explain it to class, because my whole class needs to have this book and explain it whatsoever. So I'm not talking about it, I'm talking about this book. Okay, so this book has 6 stories, as you guys can know, because it just stated here 6 ghost stories, right? And this book, I've only read until story number 4, which I'm currently now going to read story number 5 after this video. And these are the stories you guys can see. And the last over here is not a story, it's activity, if you guys saw. So at the last page have some activities of this, and I really like the first and the fourth story. The second story was not interesting or scary at all. The third story, I really kind of like it, but I don't really like it the first part, because they're talking much about some things. So I really like the last part of the third story, because it was so scary. And yeah, so I've read it, and now I'm gonna read the story called A Friend of the Family. A Friend of the Family. So yeah, so I got this book. You guys also should get it, and it is a young adult or just kids books, but you can have many pages. As the back you can see, there's like 20 page, 30 page, 60 page, 600. I mean, it's not 20, it's not 30, it's 600 and 300 and 400, and 200. I am messing up my words, so I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. So yay, I have that. So guys, these are all the books I have here and stuff. And so yeah, this is what I must read, or I need to read, or I have read it. So hope you guys like my book thingy for this year, not this year, for this month of August. And if you guys do like this, enjoyed it, please do give it a very big thumbs up, and then subscribe to my channel. And also, yep, just subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my social medias, and see you guys next time. Goodbye guys.